Ladies and gentlemen, hello again. Seymour back in here with another interesting subject to cover, and that is attraction is in the mystery subject. In this video, I will try to explain to you why what makes up the majority of an attraction of a person to you is the element of mystery. If you remember, some of you may remember the very famous international sex symbol and movie star Omar Sharif. He is in many of the older movies, Lawrence of Arabia and a bunch of others. He famously said that I have these women who naturally fall over when they see me and are in awe and in complete helpless attraction to me. And then he says the ones that I take home and spend a few days or weeks or time with, and they see a dirty sock of mine on the floor, the attraction suddenly disappears because the mystery is gone, because now they're familiar with him. Have you heard the famous saying, familiarity breeds contempt? Well, that is 100% true. If someone knows everything about you, and if you foolishly divulge everything about yourself, which would only hasten that process, then the attraction will be soon gone. The more you maintain mystery in a relationship, the more you not volunteer information, the more you keep silent and leave things to guessing and not knowing, the more the person you're trying to attract will be attracted and interested in you. Reveal everything. Talk about your emotions. Talk about your life. Talk about your weaknesses. Talk about your fears in life. And leave nothing hidden and everything on the table, and your relationship will soon die. Why do you think that people are initially so interested in you? Let's say you are a famous, desirable person, or not even a famous person, but somebody who's desirable, who's attractive to women because of the things you have in your life. And once they're living with you, even if that living is in a mansion on a hill, and they become familiar with everything about you, they see all your weaknesses, they see your dirty laundry, literally, they see your dirty socks, as Omar Sharif would say. They know everything about you. They know about your family. They know about your weaknesses. They know what makes you cry and what makes you weak and vulnerable. And the attraction will quickly fade away. And suddenly that same person who was so mad, crazy about you, will show interest in others who she doesn't know about. And if those others make the same mistake, the same thing will happen to them. So never forget, attraction is in the mystery. The more you keep from people, the more you keep your mouth shut and let them guess, the less you talk, the less you reveal, the more vague you are, the more there is an interest in there. The more there will be willingness to find out what, they're dying to know. What is the mystery? What is it about him that makes him attractive? They'll be hungry to discover. But if you leave nothing to discover, if you let everything out, if you reveal everything, then why should she be interested in you? She already knows all that there is to you. This is a mistake that people make, These so-called dating coaches. The dating coaches that we won't name, but the ones who've made all the worst mistakes in the world. They've been married. They've been divorced. They have kids. And even worse, there are ones who claim to know everything, who claim to have it all figured out. I won't have to name names. It's so bad that without even me having to name them, you will know who they are. They have gone out. This is a cardinal mistake of going out with a woman that has children from somebody else, that's bad enough. But they've actually made an attempt to father those children, and actually thought that these kids will actually end up liking them, and they actually spent money on them and went on vacations with them, and acted like a father to them, and actually tried to father them and tell them what to do and what not to do, when they were rudely reminded by those same kids that, hey, you're not my father, you don't get to tell me what to do and what not to do. And then, as though that was not bad enough, they get another second slap in the face by realizing that the mother, in 100% of the times, takes the side of the children. And these are the people that we're supposed to learn from. Like I've said it many times before, I have much more respect for people who never made those mistakes. An ounce of prevention is worth 10 pounds of cure. If you've already made those mistakes, well, yeah, okay, good. You're sharing your mistakes, whatever. But don't be showing us to us. Don't be showing off, telling us that you're the expert now. Now you know it all. Now you're a so-called dating coach, whatever. You're nothing. You've made all the worst mistakes, and now you're just a wounded fox licking their wounds. I hope I've been trying to get the point across. Learn from the winners. Do the opposite of what the losers do. Do the opposite of those who have made all the mistakes. There's another famous ancient saying. There was this man who was the most polite, the most well-behaved, the most refined, always revered by everyone else, men and male and female, because of how well-behaved and well-mannered, well-spoken he was. And so one person approached him and he said, "May I please know, what is your secret? You are so polite, you're so well-behaved, you're so well-spoken and well-mannered that everybody wants to be like you and is in awe with admiration. So tell us please, what's your secret?" He said, "It's very simple. All my life I've observed rude people with ill manners and ill way of speaking and all the other things that were unpleasant, and I simply did the opposite." So logic says, if you want to be successful in relationships, then do the opposite of what these guys did. Do not get married. Do not go out with women that have children from somebody else. Far less, do not try to father those children and assume that they somehow like you because you're dating their mom, and try to make the mistake of fathering them and thinking that they actually like you because you've included them on a vacation. No. Allow me here to reveal one truth about dating people with children from another person to you. Those children will always hate you for two solid reasons. Number one, they will always look at you as the replacement of their father or their mother, as the case may be. That's one. And they will always hate you for diverting the love and attention of their mother or father from them onto you. So those two solid reasons will always be there without exception when you're going out with someone who has children from another marriage. And you better know that. And you better not have made that mistake before you get in front of a camera and call yourself a dating coach and act all cocky and know it all, like you've got it all figured out. You've got nothing figured out, my friend. Those mistakes you made will be like a tattoo on your forehead for the rest of your life. You do not get the right to tell people, I lost all my money in an investment, or now let me tell you how to invest in the share market. Again, gentlemen, my purpose here is to help those who will benefit from what I have to say. And if I help one person, then all of this would have been worthwhile to me. God bless, and I will see you in the next video.